Just 1 minute. I'm just sharing it on the all the groups. I think everybody has joined in. I'm so sorry. Uh, Tag Mango has this thing where, like, whatever time I mention that the call will get cut, it cuts it off. So it has been closed. I mean, because last 2 days I was doing it at 8, so it closed it off. I'm sorry for that. Going forward, I'll try and keep it longer because I think these calls anyway go in longer. Right, so I was sharing my screen. Let me do that. Yeah, 1 second. Share. Where is it? So this will seem a little difficult, but don't worry about it. Now let me see. I'll show you my dashboard, how much I have earned. Not a lot, but it's still a third source of income for me after freelancing, freelance coaching, and this one. Uh, in December I launched, 24 December to 4th March. How much I have made? 14 people have bought the ebook. Some of them bought it for free. There was a subscription. How much have I made? How do I see that? Royalties, let's see. I'll show you. 24th December, I launched it. So I've made 408 rupees. I mean, it's not a big amount, but at least some amount that keeps coming in. This is one book that I have written. I think I get 40, 50 rupees per book, something like that, because my book is at 120. I don't remember the number. Now, think about if you are not doing anything else, if you don't have clients at this point of time, can you create something like this on Canva? And can you write the content, right? Like write the content and just publish it. So you go here, you go to, I think it's called bookshelf. I'll just show you roughly. You'll have to figure this out because uh, yeah, so this freelancer over a weekend is a book, oh, 299. And then I'd given off discounts. I think five, six people have not bought it. So I get 50% of it or 40%, something like that I can get more if Amazon decides to not promote it. So all those logical things are there. Um, that you figure it out, right? I'm today not getting into it a lot. Now, create a new title or series you'll have to do, and you can create a series. So, for example, I can create a series on like the Beagle Boys, right? That's something that I want to do also. I can write stories and publish them, design it. Like actually, I really like the cover that I have designed. I might try and do this also, right? Child nighttime stories for it. Not just that, you could write books also. You don't have to go to a publisher. You have to just upload it here. So you can say Kindle ebook, paperback, hardcover. So for now, I have no idea about paperback and hardcover because I've not published it, right? There might be some things that I will get to it when I know about it. I've just created a Kindle ebook, which means if you have a Kindle or if you have a Kindle app on Android, iPhone, tab, iPad, anywhere, you can do it. So you just upload things like book title, series, edition number, who's the author, what is the description, basic things, right? If you are uploading to somewhere, what is the categories, go through it, you will figure it out, like fan fiction, this, that. Keywords are there, pre-order is required or not, save and continue. There are two or three other steps where you add more details, basic things like filling up a form. And you are ready to go, and Amazon will start promoting your content. It will ask you what level of commission you want. Like if 100 rupees the book is for, if I want 70, 80, 90 rupees, then Amazon will not promote it. So this works for, let's say, influencers like maybe Ankur Wariku or other people who already have a following. तो वो तो अपना book कहीं पे भी, if they put a link, they will get hundreds and thousands of sales. But for people like us who don't have a large following, what we can do is we can tell, no, Amazon, you take a bigger cut, like you take 30, 40 rupees, give me 50 rupees only. Yeah, I will price it accordingly, but I can actually make money from that, right? So Amazon will promote it and I am getting the sales. I'm not doing, I'm sitting, I have forgotten. I launched my first ebook on December. I had promised that I'll do it every month, which again I forgot, right? But now talking about it, I do remember it. So this is something that I can use. Now I'll come back to the tools again. Canva for ebook, stories, PDF publishing, and of course, social media and graphic design. So I had also bought one more tool called Designer, like that, something it is. Yeah, designer.io. Again, you don't need to buy this tool. This I had bought it 3, 4 years back and I didn't know what to use. But this converts, you take a Word document, okay, and you write 10, 20, 30 pages, convert it into an ebook. I'm very excited because I am like, I have made money using a few of these sources and you can also do it, right? Um, okay, this was a landing page. The second one is usually the one that, yeah. Let's log in. Okay, so now I will just go to the project that I created. You can create a new ebook, but I'll show you some of it that I have. You'll see how good it is. Actually, if you go to new ebook, if you have written a Word doc somewhere, it will pull it, it will design it automatically. It will ask you to select cover page and some designs, and you're done. That's it. You don't need to design also. Even Canva takes time, right? Page by page, you have to design. This will do a decent job, like a proper book type. Recent project, let me show you. So I had written something like this viral reel hacking this content piece. Net is as usual. I don't know what is happening. So created a few ebooks over the years. I bought this in 2021. It was a deal. I had bought it for $20, so 1,500 rupees. I like to create an ebook to be published as. Sorry. So you see here, it just pulled out a Word document that I have. That's all. And it has created, I selected this design. Now you see, I have done nothing else in it. No page breaks, no design, no nothing. Everything, setting, alignment, everything is done by designer.io. Right. So I will add it here as designing an ebook. You can do it on designer.io or Canva, whatever you have time for. Okay, you see this table of contents, it has only done, some quote, subject, like a, what do I call this? Title. It has done everything like heading, subheading. So you see, it's not like the best design on the planet, but I am giving it as a freebie or I am selling it for $1,000. This is good enough to be having everything ready, right? That's all. So same way, I'll not show the others also because it's the same thing, same design, but it's taking time. So I'll take this, I'll give this to page to you, AI tools, AI tools for freelance. Okay, so now anyone with the link can view. Copy link, I'll stop sharing now and open it up for questions if you have. Yeah. Now you can tell me if you have any questions, if you if this is something that you guys want to try it out, I can like sort of guide you around anything. So with this session, you will have an idea of about 10 or so tools that will help you with freelancing, and not just particular service based freelancing. You can create products and you can sell them as well. Do it on Kindle. Do not the digital products that, I think some of you were discussing that on Instagram, it's very difficult because you have to sell it yourself. Just creating reels will not necessarily promote it. You have to engage with people, you have to find out the best quality reels. But if you can do it on Kindle and if the quality is good, it will start picking up. Even if you can make 5 to 10,000 rupees from it, from 3 4 books, that's a lot of money, right? That's coming in as a passive sort of income. And then you can slowly expand it with more quality content which you're doing. So that is one. You could design children's ebooks, that's one. You could do video ads for people, you could do static ads for people, right? So many ideas and freelancing come up, and not just the traditional social media, video editing, graphic designing that people can do. I'll stop now. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Ma'am, for the ebooks, as you were showing now,
Hmm?
this ebooks, you can create it on the Canva and then you can upload it. So we have to upload this all in this Kindle only in the Amazon.
Yeah, you can use Canva to design it, download it as a PDF, and you can set it up for getting published and shared to be bought by people.
So here we can create for the small kids the storybooks where children get engaged with that, right? So for
Yes.
that, 3 to 4 pages is maximum enough, right?
That is up to you, right? You want to write a 10 pager, 20 pager, 4 pager, whatever if the story flows in that much, you can, like, typically I have not seen 4 pager storybook, right? Like, you do have, unless it's a short story, so you can say a collection of short stories, then it's fine. But usually even Panchatantra or these are 15, 20 pages, 30
15,
pages
20
long.
pages.
Yeah.
Yes, and about what about the author? Author will be like it'll be our name or the proper storybook of the author.
You are creating it, no? You are the author.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
because
wanted
you're
to know.
creating from scratch.
Yes,
You are like, see, one thing is that this is not a quick fix, and this is not just for you, this is for everyone. This is not a quick fix that you use anything on chat gpt, any story, and put it out. Why? Because you are not the only person who will get this idea. Hundreds of thousand people across the world are getting this idea of putting it up on Kindle, right? Of course, it's lesser. Not everybody knows how to put it on Kindle, but still, it will still be hundreds of thousands and lakhs of people. So now everybody is putting this bad, low quality content. People will not buy, or they will buy and they will dislike it. So it will not be pushed. So you have to spend time on creating good designs, good quality content, so that even if two, three people like it, it will start getting spread. And Amazon algorithm is exactly like the Instagram algorithm. If somebody likes your content once or twice and they say some good reviews, it will start going to more people. So that is how you will build your credibility as well.
Ma'am, just as I, you can see in the YouTube, all the audiobooks, they are summarizing it and then they are putting it on the YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The audiobooks. So instead of
Huh.
giving their brand logo as their face, instead of that, they're just putting the cover, the book cover, and then they're recording their voiceover and then they're attach it in that books. So that
Yeah.
also can we do it?
Where do you want to do it? And what is the exact thing that you're doing?
लाइक जैसे कि जो स्टोरी बुक्स होती है लोगों के पास आज टाइम नहीं मिलता है पढ़ने के लिए तो वो लोग
हाँ.
ज्यादातर आजकल क्या है ना ऑडियो बुक्स ज्यादा सुनते हैं यूट्यूब में
हाँ. Hi,
तो
you can
ऑडियो
upload it on, yeah, you can upload it on YouTube. You can upload, okay, I'll tell you this also. 1 second. Let's share my screen.
here
And
people are sharing only the book cover. Here I just wanted to ask, instead of sharing the book cover, can we put our face video and then we can summarize it, or what it is, can we do like that?
yeah, you can do it. So there's a tool called Spotify for podcasters. Right? Now go here. Okay, there is Buzzsprout also, but these are costly. Spotify for podcasters, or creators.spotify, it's become now Spotify for creators. Just go here, log into this. It's Spotify for creators, not podcasters. Sorry. Yeah. So continue, no. If you see, I have a podcast already. It was called Side Hustle OS Podcast. Let me see if you can. The Side Hustle Operating System. I've uploaded as last. Don't tell me I've uploaded in November. क्या? Let me see. इतना पीछे तो नहीं होना चाहिए. But Uh, yeah, oh my God, it's been 6 months. Okay, fine. So this is the thing that I did. Now I created a video for YouTube, right? Like this, how I'm on Zoom sharing my screen, talking about something and talking about content, etc. And that I uploaded to YouTube. I uploaded to Spotify also. Now this, when you do it, Spotify for creators, it will upload to Spotify, Apple Podcast, everywhere. So everywhere as audio, it will also be available on Audible. Amazon Audible, it will not be available because Amazon only allows the creator who has written the book, if it's published, to do it as an Audible. They will ask you. They don't let everybody shoot like record audiobooks, and or if it's like a professional, somebody is doing it, but you can upload it to Spotify, you can upload it to uh, Apple Podcast or something it's called, and there is one more, I think I forgot. Right? So you can upload it to all of that. And if you want a video like how I am doing, I can upload this to Spotify. Right? I don't want to because there is like randomly I'm showing a lot of things. But this can become an audiobook also. So you can ask ChatGPT to write a story for you and create a cover image using Canva, upload it like a podcast. And instead of every day having a podcast on Gyan and all, everyday podcast is a story, which is also giving me a good idea. Maybe I can also try it and see if that works out. So that you can do it and you can start publishing that also.
Is it a pro version or it is absolutely free?
What is pro version?
For the Spotify, what you're telling,
Ah, this is free.
this is free. Okay,
Yeah.
and the podcast, what you're telling, that is a paid version?
No, this is the podcast, right?
Yeah.
This is only uploading to, this is doing it for free.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Aditya, how to do those videos where the presentation is running in the background and the presenter is in the little inset box talking live. I see this on YouTube a lot. There's a tool called HeyGen. It's a little costly. It will create an avatar of you itself. Like, I'll show it to you guys later. I'm feeling a little tired in sharing my screen, but on my Instagram, a few months back, I did something wherein you can just record yourself. Like I'm like dressed up now, so maybe I can record a video, and then Hagen will take that video and put it in any background you want. There are multiple background options that you have, and it will capture your tone of voice, how you speak, and all of those kind of things it will do, and it will sort of create those videos for you. So HeyGen and 11 Labs for audio and video. That's a little costly. Together it was costing me 5,000 per month. So I tried it for 1 or 2 months and let it go because it was not like I am not like a full-time creator or anything, right? Which I have to focus on. I can just shoot. I was just being lazy. So I removed it, but you can do it if you want. Disha says, I want to create a lead magnet PDF to promote as a CTA. So is Canva better notebook LM? So to control the quality and design, Canva is better. Like if you want it, like if you have a particular vision for it, then you can design it on Canva. But if you want it to be quick PDFs, quick things that you can, like I am not a perfectionist, right? I am somebody who just does it, then figures it out on the way. So I like notebook LM. That's why I like designer IO more than Canva. क्योंकि कैनवा में हर पेज में जाके you have to edit, fix it and all. But if you are the person who likes it, right? And I know there are some people here who love using Canva, right? So then you do it on Canva. Otherwise, if your goal is just, if you're a business owner, use quicker tools like Notebook Designer. If you are a designer, video editor, then you can use Canva. Even then you can use the other tools, but that's how I would differentiate कि आपको काम जल्दी करना है, it's for your business and you want the PDF to be ready at a decent design, Notebook LM. If you want more control, better quality, Canva. And if you want the best quality, then do it on Photoshop, right? But or InDesign. But again, level of skills.
We can use even Gemini also, right?
It takes a long time. You'll have to generate individually. In the first time, you'll not get it correct. So you'll have to do a lot of iterations. So for
And
that, Gemini is also good because Notebook LM is also by Google. So the backend tool, it's the same that's being used.
no, I was just asking, suppose if I take the image from the Gemini, but I cannot edit it on the Canva, right?
So you use that as a background image, and on top of that, you can add text and other things. So background image remains the same. You don't get to change it.
Okay, yeah, because recently, yesterday only, I had posted that I took the image from the Gemini and then I thought to edit it, but it was not able. Then I edited the background and then I put the text and everything.
Yes, so Gemini, the images are not editable. That's what I was telling, that if there is a mistake, you will have to tell Gemini to correct it. Sometimes it doesn't understand, so a lot of iterations need to be done. So ideally, it is better to have Notebook LM for infographics or PPTs, or design it on Canva if you want more control. Okay,
Ma'am,
any other
11
thing?
labs and VEO 3.1. These are all paid version, pro version.
Yes. VO3 is paid, but it some of the videos are free if you get this uh, Gemini Pro using Geo subscription. Uh, okay. Abhishek is asking, can we use Microsoft Designer Figma or is it used to be? No, no, if you can use Figma, it's great. Microsoft Designer, I haven't used much, so I can't comment. But that's what I'm telling. The level of skill required is going higher. Notebook LM and Gemini, etc. No skill is required. You just need to have some taste in design. You prompt it, you get a design. Canva, you do need some taste because you can't just create good creatives if you have no idea of typography, font, color, backgrounds, contrast, etc. So you do that. But Photoshop or Figma is in between Canva and Photoshop. Figma, you get some tools to help you out with it, but it needs even more skill, right? So you have to practice. So if you've practiced on Figma and that is what you're comfortable with, then please use Figma because the level of controls are far more in Adobe products and Figma. I mean, Figma is also, I think, now part of Adobe itself. So that is like complete pro level. If you want to reach there, then you can go for Photoshop. Otherwise, even for graphic designers, Canva is good if you can have like a good aesthetic and design sense. You guys can come on camera and ask me questions. Why are you guys asking on chat? Good. Thank you, Sarita. Otherwise, it feels a little weird when it's just me looking at like a blank screen. We do have like almost everybody from the batches here. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, join in, share your thoughts. How are you guys doing right now? You can tell me that because I spent this week, so we have done a session every single day today. Thank you so much, Upasna. Right? The reason I did all of these sessions is that I wanted you to quickly pick up the skills. We have already done content creation now. We have done social media. We have done writing and editing for Instagram and LinkedIn. Thank you, Sanskriti. And we have now done AI for other skills, right? Like I will tell you, like, if you have some money or if you have some financial backing, right, which you don't need to do freelancing, then you can try doing this podcast. You can try creating ebooks. You can try helping other people with AI videos, which takes less effort. So, if you have that, but if your first goal is to make money, additional money, then freelancing is the quickest. Offering somebody a service is the quickest way to get money, right? But creating products is a way to get passive income over a long period of time, right? So, Ankur basically gets 1 crore rupees plus revenue only from sales of his books. So now can I tell that, oh, anybody can make 1 crore? No. It is because he has been writing for so long. It's because he actively creates content, promotes his book and all of that, right? So his royalties are 1 crore. Now some people might think कि अरे मैं तो अगर सिर्फ लिखने लगूं तो 1 crore कमा के I will become like I can retire per year, right? That is also not the case. It's passive for him because he is actively doing content, right? If you see other books, I don't think they sold as much as his books do, right? Even Raj Shamani has a book, which is decent, but he's used like, I felt like the language was not as great. Other people use these ghostwriters, which is not worked. The reason it worked for Ankur and it's not the best example to tell ki acha I can make crores of writing books or publishing books is because he does this actively, so he gets that in return. Right? The same way when people tell that digital products will make you money, it is because they know how to sell. Second thing is that they are in different countries or even in India, they are targeting a particular market, right? So, for example, I'll also give you an example. Now, I have this freelance coaching business. I charge 6,999. Now, I think people will be willing to go up to maybe 13, 14, 15K at a stretch. But if somebody who's just starting off and is making money or wants to make money, they cannot give me 50,000 rupees, right? So you have to understand how much capacity a person has. But let's say if I am teaching a VP राइट, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, कि आप कम्युनिकेशन में अच्छे हो जाओ, मैं आपको सिखाऊंगी एंड यू कैन बिकम द सीईओ ऑफ अ कंपनी. ही विल गिव मी 50,000 rupees because that can help him with promotion. And 50,000 doesn't even matter in Bangalore. I think like people are earning in crores, right, when they become CEOs. So maybe in other towns they'll become. So you have to figure out what sort of business will work for your target audience. Why I said children book and not like others book is because now parents are really busy, right? When they have kids, they don't have as much time as maybe when women were homemakers entirely, or like even the father would come back at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock and take care of the kids or help. Right now, both the parents are from 8 to 8 or 8 to 10. They are full day, right? What do the kids do? So they buy their kids tools, toys, things to help. So before you create something that मुझे ये करना है या मुझे like book लिखना है, मुझे design करना है, always there is one saying that says that choose a starving audience who is willing to pay. Right, a starving audience means the pain point is bigger and they are willing to, or they have the capability to pay. Right, so I am sure if like after this I say that I am launching a 50,000 course, maybe from all the people maybe one or two people might invest, right, if they have the money or if they have made money when they are working with me. But not everybody would do it, so I won't pitch a course. That's why I say that I don't have any upsells here, because that's not my goal. If I'm doing some other course, some other program, I could price it higher. So you have to always think. Now when I work with companies, I quote them 1.5 lakhs rupees. Kabhi I do 2-3 lakhs also. Like I said that last this week only I quoted 3 lakh rupees. But if I can't do it to an individual, I know it, that when an individual, if somebody comes to me for 30-40K also, I agree. Because the thing is कि for that person that 40K is a good amount. It's I shouldn't think कि वो मुझे एक client से 1.5 लाख मिल रहा है तो 40,000 क्यों. First, it's adding to my corpus. The second thing is that it's actually helping me sort of help people get more results and then increase the price. So all of you, while you're creating your offers also, don't just think about what you like doing. Think about who has money and serve them as well. Sometimes we get very passionate that, oh, I want to help, like, underprivileged people or animals, right? I also want to do that. I would love to have like a place where I can help every single dog, cat, cow that's coming in, right? पर उसके लिए मुझे पैसे तो चाहिए ही होंगे ना. तो think of it that way, that to serve anybody also, to do good also, you need money, right? So don't feel guilty about charging money. That helps you achieve what you want to achieve in life. So like I want to have a place where I can take care of animals and all, but the projection is that if 30 years if I run it, it's going to be 90 crores. It costs 3 crores per year to run a farmhouse with maybe 100 animals and a few people, right? Now, my aspiration is noble, but उससे क्या हो जाएगा? I can't do something like that, right? So that is what I'm saying, that differentiate your passion from what makes you money. I always will say don't follow your passion, don't follow what you absolutely like. Do it when you have money. Do it when you have the time and the capacity to do it, right? And I know I some of you might not align with this thought, and I completely agree with that, that maybe there is a way that you can figure it out for yourself. I just believe that um, don't don't mix passion at the moment. If you like it, then it's great, but otherwise just put a discipline to it. Do something for 2 3 4 years, get good at it, and you'll be able to charge high. And keep asking people if they need any services. That's how you will get clients.
Ma'am, whatever the designs we create, so suppose you were just telling that who are earning 15K, 20K, or 1 crore. So these people are all using the pro version with a high quality where they're investing 5,000 or whatever it is. Exactly, it is what that, because we are still beginners. So would you recommend that we should also take a pro version, or with the free content it's okay?
free is okay. See, every option, you do your research, and like, I'll try and help you out also as much as I can, is that every tool has a free or a freemium version. So learn from the free versions wherever possible. And if a client agrees to it, add that cost to your service cost and offer, right? So that point of time you can deliver better quality to them. So now how will you know what to offer if you can't use the tools that are paid? Just go to YouTube and say that, like, the costliest is, I think, VO3 or Runway. Just see how people are using it, how they are using their prompts, etc., and note it down. That will give you an idea of how to use it even without using it, right? So a lot of these tools that I use, I have no idea. I saw it online when I have the capacity to pay. Like Hagen, I bought it last year for 2 months. I used it, I tried it out. Two reasons why I tried it out: one, obviously, to see if it can help me. The second was, now I know how to create avatars for people, right? So now I don't pay for that tool. If somebody comes to me saying, I am a very busy business owner and I have money, right? Then I will be like, ठीक है, अपना avatar create करके we can create content for you, right? So that is how I am also learning, and I am only investing money when I have money. As of today, I don't pay for Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, or any single tool. I pay for Gamma, 500 rupees per month. That also you don't need to do. The reason I am doing it is too because I use it for coaching also. If you would have, I mean, Sarita, you're newer batch, but batch 6 and 7 would have seen that I use it for teaching. So I use it for a lot of videos, like PPTs that I use for videos. Plus, I use it to create pitch deck. Anybody that I pitch, I send them a Gamma PPT. So that's the reason I pay 500 rupees. 500 rupees I've been paying for Canva for, I don't know, it's been like 10 years. Uh, Canva feels very like a comfort spot to me कि उसमें कुछ भी जल्दी से आप create कर सकते हो, video edits and all of that. Again, not a compulsion. If you don't have clients at this point of time, you can go ahead and use it. I Adobe, I have like a student version that I sometimes subscribe to, which is 600 rupees per month, but I cancel it out, I think. So I'm not paying it regularly, only when it's needed. So that 600, I sometimes I share it with people, so 300 rupees something that comes. Otherwise, that I don't need. I use DaVinci Resolve, which is free of cost. In that you can do captions, you can do basic edits, color grading is amazing for free. So none of these tools are like spending 100 rupees or something, 1,000 rupees or something, right? But that's because I have a decent income and this is a business expense that's going. It's not, I did not do it when I was starting off.
I mean, Canva also some pro versions are there. If you want a high quality, then you have to go for the pro version also, right? So
Yes,
if
so
we
I
take
would
the pro
suggest if you're
version,
a
how much
graphic
it takes
designer,
monthly?
have Canva Pro at least.
Yeah, at present I have because as I told, I'm earning my digital marketers, they themselves have provided me. So for that brand kit and all, whatever they were telling, that all I have. But the main thing is because I am a starter and a beginner, I don't have any clients. So I'm not using so much, but I'm creating my graphic designs all on the Canva and I have uploaded in the Instagram.
Yes, do that. You will learn. Look at other Instagram accounts, look at Pinterest to see how to get better. Like
Okay.
really good quality design so that somebody sees your design and they're like, Ki, let's, I want to hire her. That sort of a thing.
Ma'am, from the Pinterest also, if you download the images, but you cannot edit it on the
No,
Canva, right?
Pinterest is for reference. Do not use the images from Pinterest. Those are used by somebody else, but you take a reference. Ki, okay, this is a good design. You replicate it on Canva. Don't use Pinterest images because they are licensed by
Okay.
somebody, some other accounts, right? So the idea is that you get a quick idea, right? It's easier to copy something or repurpose something than visualize something from scratch. Visualizing something takes time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, any last questions? We can close it in the next 5 minutes.
Aditi, I mean, I don't have a question, but I have a thought.
Mm.
So, when we like regarding the freebie, like providing some freebies, so I'm still figuring out because in case of mental health and those topics, I don't know. It's possible to provide freebies, but I don't want to like whatever work I'm doing on myself, I don't want to put it out there for free, because it takes a lot of energy and lot of efforts to actually do it. And I'm paying for that special course also, which I'm doing right now. So I'm little stuck there. But
So
I'm figuring out.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what to do. First, to ask ChatGPT for ideas based on what you're doing.
Yeah,
It will
yeah.
give you some ideas, you can create it. But the second thing that I am going to tell you is what I do. Okay. Whatever course I invest in, and every year I typically invest between 1.5 lakh rupees, right? Smaller to bigger course milake. All of that I am giving it on the course or freebies or lead magnets, because I'll tell you what, the thing is that 99% people won't take action on what you're sharing. So what you can
Mm-hmm.
do is that your thing can be that you share something which is nicely written as like a freebie or for some amount of money, and you charge for its implementation. For example, the reason that this course, although I am putting everything, is for 6,999 is because it's not like me chasing you for implementation. Right? If I promise you that I will ensure that you get 1 lakh rupees per month, then I would be beating you guys up कि नहीं, आप लोग को सुनना नहीं है, you guys have to do it, you have to execute it, and I would charge more money, because then the calls won't be teaching. It will just be आप पढ़ के आओ, implement करो, see the results, and then ask me a question, otherwise I'll kick you out of the program. Right? So that is the implementation angle that you can charge for. I mean, I have told you a slightly harsher way of doing it. I'm sure this
Mm-hmm.
is not the way you will do for mental health care. I will kick you out if you are not coming in. But we can definitely figure out a softer way of saying it, right? Okay, this is, you don't need to share 100%, you can share 80%, 90% of what you're learning in there. Keep large theories. Like high ticket sales is something that, although I have given away the PDF here, but implementing it, practicing it, probably, like, would take people also more experience and more practice to do it, right? So it probably will not fit this cohort who's starting off, right? Because first you have to comfortable get selling 20,000 before you sell 2 lakh rupees. So that sort of a thing. So you start doing it, start sharing whatever you're learning as much as you think you're comfortable with. And then for implementation, like yoga, right? I don't know, let's say 100, there are 100 poses of yoga. You give those away, that five poses that will help you, I don't know, lose something, lose your fat, or get peace or something like that. I will see it, but I will still not do it. But if you take a yoga class, I will pay you more for it, because then I am doing it live with you. So that's what I'm saying, that charge
Yeah.
for the implementation angle of it and give away 80% content for free. So again, that's a negative also. So for example, that I do get feedback that my course and the way of teaching and style is good, etc. But I am not getting as many sales as I would like to get. It's because I have to strike a balance between teaching and selling. I typically tend to sell lesser. Right? So you have to strike that balance also and be like, itna hi you will get it for free. If you need more, you have to invest in a course. Yeah.
Yeah, Aditi.
Any other questions, any thoughts? How is it going overall? You can share that also. Because I am going to be gone from Wednesday. I'll have a nice 10 days gadget free. I don't know if it'll be peaceful or not. So before that, if you have any questions, any implementation challenges, let me know. Of course, there will be mentors, and you will have hand holding for whenever it's required. I'll set up the processes. I'll tell you what you guys can do, who you can reach out to. But yeah. Hey, Disha.
Hi Aditi. I just
Hi.
wanted to share my journey. So right now I'm creating content, as you know, and I've created
Yeah,
my April, I guess around three-fourth of the content calendar, which I'll be working on.
lovely.
So the thing is, I'm not sure like exactly where to start my lead generation. I'm still figuring it out. So I'm thinking maybe I'll follow a few coaches and founders. But like LinkedIn, I think there's not much engagement promotion on Instagram, if I'm not sure. Like it's very common on LinkedIn, but Instagram, I'm a little unsure how to go about that. The
So,
commenting because they don't follow back as well. Like,
so that though you will have to just keep doing, like I told, right? Just keep the nurture phase on, connect with 10 to 15 people every day, 10 people, uh, like some of their posts, drop them some messages, and keep doing your research in parallel, right? So on Instagram, nobody will tell you the challenges. Like coaches won't tell you that they're not getting leads or they're not able to manage social media, etc. Right? What you have to do is that you have to see their profile and then see if they need any help with it, right? So go to their profile and see if they're active, and like you see that maybe the grid is not looking nice, so you could send them a simple message saying, hey Aditi, I saw that you are creating content and I really love what you're creating. uh, I think, having a very nice grid with carousel designs in place will really help. Let's say if you focus on carousels, can I share a Loom video or an audit of how I would improve the content? So then you can run through the account and say that, hey Aditi, your highlight section is missing. I think we can add some images there. You don't have a pinned section. We can add 2 or 3 carousels here which talk about you and your services, which will definitely increase your lead generation. And we can help you together, or I can help you get a nice color scheme as well. If you are interested, can I share some color samples with you? Go to coolors.com, coolors.com, download some 2, 3 um, color packages and send them. If they say yes, right, the target is for them to say 3 yeses, because when a person has said 3 yes to you, they are more likely to get converted. So first they said yes for the Loom video, second they said yes for the color format, and third time they say that, hey, would you like me to explain to you how I can help you with social media? I can manage everything and I can help you grow also. Something like that. If they say yes, then you see that that lead is almost closed. Again, that also a lot of people might or might not pay, but don't worry, at least you have followed this journey. Then you can do either a sales call or a conversation over DMs. But try getting more yes. Like, don't say that, hey, are you looking to are you looking to grow your social media? I can help you. Don't say generic things, but figure out something specific and send them messages. Send them 10 people messages also. That's completely okay, but just try this out for maybe 1 month, and this you should definitely see results. I am going to do outbound once I come back. I'm starting it from 30th April or 31st, and I will share those results with you as well. Wherein now I am doing 2 coaching, right? So I'm expanding the business. One is freelance coaching, which is for either beginner to mid-level freelancers who want to scale up. All the tools and everything will be there. And I am helping set up people's organic lead generation channel for like anybody who has 10,000 followers, etc. Coaches, business owners. And for that, I will charge higher. I don't know, maybe 50, 60,000, something. I'm figuring it out. For those, I will start reaching out to people. So there's no other way. That inbound will be difficult because I've just started the third business, right? In this case, a lot of you are inbound also, because you saw my content on Instagram, you've been following me and you joined. But now when I'm starting a new business, I have to do outbound. So try doing that. And engagement, don't worry about it. If you can start your DM automation, that should get you more leads.
Okay, Aditi, yeah.
See, like you were talking about the freebie and PDF, right? Spend a lot of time on it. And I would say don't use ChatGPT, go to Claude. Claude will not just give you a idea, it will create the PDF ebook for you with very detailed content, right? Only thing, do it after 11:30 p.m. because now Claude has reduced the token, so you'll get stuck in between, right? So do it after 11 or like before 6 a.m., whichever, like, time you wake up or sleep in. So that time, if you do it, you can do it much faster and your ebook will be ready in like minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'll try that. I'll maybe share with you once the PDF is ready, just for.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you have some ideas on the PDF, also share it. Today it's been very hectic, Sarita. Also, I have to look at your portfolio and all. I'll try doing it today after the call. I'm a little tired, but I'll try.
Yeah, I had messaged you, but I thought that you might have been busy, so you might have not seen my portfolio. So I was just waiting for that. I was eager that if you
Yeah.
tell me where should I improve, I would take a step one ahead so
I
that I
will
can
I will
improve it.
definitely tell. So the thing is that since I'm going on seventh, right? So I have like roughly some 30 scripts to write, 5 blogs to write. Now, 2 more clients have come to me. One is for writing website pages, one is for a marketing campaign. Both of them came up today and yesterday, and something like that. And I have to finish by tomorrow, Monday, that sort of a thing. So it is so hectic that I am really going crazy. Matlab, AI is also become slow now. I usually am quite fast because when I'm doing it with AI and using my ideas because I've practiced, now my laptop is like stuck. It's not working because the last 2 days have been very hectic. And so that's the challenge, but I'm trying to fit in and answer as much as I can. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Any ideas? Anything? Okay. Then
No,
let's do. Okay. Okay. So let's do one thing. Please work on lead generation right now, except batch 8. Batch 8 you've started, so we'll help you polish up the skills if required. But I think from this week, almost all the major skills have been covered, which you need to know: content creation, social media, writing, editing, also a little bit, and other tools. Now, don't don't worry, just drop in messages to people. 90% will not respond. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but don't worry about, like, what will happen, because 90% people won't even see or respond. Only those 10% people will be. Some people will tell you that, don't disturb me. I used to send these WhatsApp messages. People tell me, ki, what is wrong with you? I told you to stop last week. So I'll be like, okay, fine, stop it. Right? Don't take it to your heart. The benefit of freelancing is you can do it at your own time, you can do it at like your own convenience. The drawback of it is that people will tell you what they want, because in a job there is still this hierarchy, there is still this process of what you're doing, and there's some sort of uh, even if it's fake or whatever, there is respect that people follow rules and processes. In every other business there is no rule, there is no process. It is chaotic, right? Like now I am, it is very chaotic. I sent like the writing sample to somebody else, I sent the design sample to somebody else, right? Client I forgot updating. It will happen. Like I told you yesterday also, that I made a mistake and I billed extra when I shouldn't have. So many mistakes will happen. Lead generation, most people don't reply to me. Some people who do, they are, some people ask me, are you married, are you single? Oh, you are not looking married. These things will also happen, right? Just have a thick skin and move on, because you can't control what others will tell you. So this will happen. There is one person who's like, 18-year-old, he will message me that, खाना खाया आपने, अरे वाह आज का पोस्ट आपका बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. What can you do? right? I sometimes block them, sometimes I see if they're harmless, they're just like randomly doing, I'm like, okay, fine, ignore it, right? These things will happen. Don't think that, why are people doing it to you? That is in their nature. Your nature has to be to ignore and avoid it and to move on. Everybody in this world wants to pull us down when we are rising, right? As long as you are on the floor, as long as you're doing bad, everybody will feel pity for you, sympathize, and be like, I'll help you do this. But as soon as you start, there will be very few. I feel that, like, when I am working on projects or when I am usually doing well, it's great, like my family and friends are there with me, but nobody else is there to talk about business or things like that. So everything will happen. Just start developing that thick skin and reach out. The only way of actually making money is sales. Sales is the thing that you do. If you are bad at sales, get good at it. If you think it's bad, change your mindset, but do sales. That's the only way. And I am doing it myself and I am practicing it. I'm creating a script and a framework which I'll share with you by end of not end of April, beginning of May. But until then, reach out to people, connect. If you can't do anything, figure out the next step. Can you optimize your Instagram or LinkedIn profile? Can you write the next post? Can you just connect with one person? Just do the next logical step that you can if you can't take a big step. Right? So 10, 12 days, I won't be there at that point of time. I have asked Anmol to be there and I have asked Urvi also to be there. And I'll see if there are other people who I can ask to support as needed. But you do it. Those people are not teachers. They are going to ask you questions on what you have done to improve. Right? So I am helping you learn. They are not going to do that. They are just coming to answer questions of what you have done. Take this time, reach out to people, figure out some sort of relation, reach out to agencies and see if you can get some work or some contacts. If somebody says no, by the way, if they have no work, can you refer me to a person? Just ask that also. It might work out. Because I'll tell you one more thing, when people say no to you, right, they feel sorry. And that's a good time to capitalize on saying that, can you refer me to somebody who you think is a business owner? So learn psychology. If you're not doing sales, study psychology or psychology behind sales and all of that. Study that and see if you can use it. Now, okay, I've been speaking for a long time. One more minute for any other questions or thoughts, and then we can close for today. And all the people who are doing the projects with me, all the best to you. You have everything that's going to be very last minute right now. Sorry for that. Okay. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We will do a common call before I leave. Thank you so much, Abhishek. We'll do a common call. I want all of you to write in your respective groups of what is the challenge after implementing, because I'm not going to teach anything. It will just be a Q&A call on implementation challenges. And then I will tell you the logistics for next week and next to next week. And if there are live projects with some of you, how to manage it, or if there are, like, I have to give feedback to most of you. I am only stuck not doing that. So that I will close it out from my side. But next week is only implementation call. Whatever challenges you have, please go through with it. And 99% of your challenge is sales and reaching out to people itself. Right, so do that. Whatever job opportunities I'm getting, I'm sharing it. I have asked Shireen to share some opportunities on the group when I'm not there also. She'll do the research and she'll share it. Keep applying. If you have any questions, keep asking on the group. Somebody will help you with the answer. Right, and I'll request all of you to help each other out. If you have any questions, feel free to answer each other's questions at least for those 10, 11 days, because you never know who can sort of help you with anything. Yeah. Okay, then, thank you so much. Have a good night. I'll see
Thank
you
you,
next week.
Aditi.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Aditi, good night.
Aditi. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Good
Bye
night.
bye. Good night.